can steady. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? I wait for a response, but we can't get any from you, so I'll go straight to Spencer.
I'm good. Sorry, listeners, we didn't have a Monday, Tuesday show. Andrew was broken by the Falcons.
Ooh, yeah. That was sad. I was so sad. I was just so upset. Just fire them all. Fire the whole coaching staff. How does Jason Garrett need a fucking week to finally decide that he needs to shore up the left tackle side? How is that not an in-game adjustment? Like it's just impossible for him to go into halftime realizing we got a huge shitstorm of a problem and then move a tight end over there or move the running back over there or send somebody to chop block. Why does that have to be something that you figure out on Monday morning when you're reviewing the game tape then? It's over by then. And I understand you can try to fix it for this Sunday, but my God, man. In that first quarter of the game, you knew Chaz Green was just getting ripped left and right.
Just turnstyled.
Turnstyled by a defensive lineman who's just merely average middle of the pack.
He said himself he's got one move, and he used that move over and over and over and over again.
He had 2 sacks in the first quarter. That's when you got to be like, all right, he had 2 sacks and pressures. You should have been fucking game planning with Mr. Linehan about how to stop that, and instead you ignored it. You got Dak killed. Honestly, I don't understand how Dak was not. I don't think if he wasn't 22 and as young as he was, he would have gotten carted off that field.
You don't have time to game plan when you're motivating all week.
It's true. There was so much clapping, so much motivation that he had no time to adjust anything.
Yeah, he's got to spend time motivating.
It was just a pathetic game. Absolutely frustrating. Cowboys are done. Finish the season. Take everybody out. Let's pull the cards. This team's not going anywhere. I want a better draft pick. I want new coaching staff. And keep winning. I want a new coach, really. Just give me a new head coach.
New head coach?
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking, you know what? Still McDaniels.
I think he's pegged for New England.
Like the next New England coach?
I think that's the deal. Why would he have not left yet?
True. So they're just waiting around for Brady. So they got like an unwritten, like a rule between him and Belichick. It's like, all right, I'm going to stick here. But when Brady leaves, you're going to leave, and then I'll take over. Belichick will be like, yeah, that's what's going to do.
Sounds about right. Jason Garrett
is this what Parcells did? And he's going to be like, when Parcells retired and Belichick was supposed to take over the Jets, and then he hightailed it to New England, that's what's going to happen. He's going to give it to McDaniels. He's going to be there for a day, realize he has no quarterback because Brady is gone. He's going to hightail it to Dallas, where he's got a quarterback. He's got some pieces. He can work his little magic. Fucking game scheme. He's an X's and O's guy. He's a great offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Who is that?
We ordered food.
Oh. What kind of food did you order?
Got a little burger and some veggies.
Well, it's got to be a turkey burger knowing you, right?
You're right.
Ha! Bing, bing, bing.
Yes, sir.
You got it.
Yeah, but so Jason Garrett, Andy Dalton of coaches.
Oh, he is. It's just sad that he won the NFC the Coach of the Year award last year. He should not have won that.
I said that was a sham last year.
Sham. He's the
because
worst,
I like you, I'm not even going to accept the $100 you're going to owe me when Jason Garrett doesn't win a Super Bowl.
Damn it. Did we make that bet?
You made that with me.
Why do you take my Cowboys bet seriously? You know what? I live in a fucking realm of delusion and fantasy. You can't fucking like.
I think I gave you 8-1 odds because I was like, there's no way in hell.
Damn it.
Unless they just created some super team.
You take advantage of my delusions for the Cowboys, and that is not friendship.
That's smart. That's why I'm not going to take the money, but that's also smart betting, ladies and gentlemen. If you get around a group of fans and you just know,
just exploit
they can't
the
help
Cowboys
themselves.
Fans. We are the worst. We are absolutely the worst. We all live in denial. We all live in delusions. Denial's not just a river in Egypt. It lives in my head.
Yeah, it flows through Arlington.
Flows through Arlington. We suck. We're fucking sucked. Put all your money on the Eagles, but everything you have, Minus 4.5 is a steal. I don't care. I was telling Spencer, the season's on the line. Their families could be on their line. Their lives could be on the line. It doesn't matter this weekend. They are too powerful. I guess the only way that we really win this game is that the week off has just significantly cooled off the Eagles and their mojo.
Yeah.
And we come out and pop them in the face. But it just seems like not going to happen.
No.
Their defensive line is going to take apart our weaknesses, the chinks in the armor that we have going on.
There's never a plan in Dallas for when things go wrong.
There's not. And how do you not plan for this? You've known.
Like Sean Lee, I get it. Sean Lee's great. But he gets injured every year. So why every time he goes down does your defense completely crumble?
You know what? And also, to piggytail on that point, why? Knowing that you have such an injury-prone, essential part of your defense, why are you drafting in the second round on the 5th pick a horribly injured linebacker that was not going to be ready? You should have picked somebody that can come in there right away and apply himself, because now we have 2 fucking linebackers that are injury-prone, and one of them, even when he's on the field, he doesn't know what's going on. He's still got he's like PTSD from his knee injury. He doesn't know where he needs to be. Like, it's just a horrible.
You got Hitchens this week. He's coming in to save the day.
He's talking a lot of shit, but come on, Hitchens. Come on. You're nothing great. Only chance we have is the defensive line guys just running rampant. But even last week they started off all right, but then there was nothing they could do. They got tired. They were on the field all the fucking time.
I think with a week to prepare, Jason Garrett can figure out how to put another tight end on that side.
I think with a week he can.
Yeah. Maybe Swaim? No, he's still injured.
And what happened to Rico Gathers? I was so pumped in preseason for Rico Gathers to get in there, and then he gets a slight concussion in preseason, and you throw him on IR for 8 weeks just so you can get somebody else in there. He's fun. He's exciting. He might not be able to block, but at least show me him. I want to see my new piece. I want to see the new car.
Give him another year.
What the hell? How many years is this guy? I mean, he did not play. All right, I get it. He did not play football forever.
He didn't play football. How long did it take Gates? 2 to 3 years, probably?
I don't know. I thought he came off the scene and was awesome immediately.
Probably.
Gates is a fun. I mean, he's.
This would have to be a Dak and Dez game, and we'll get to that. Anything else from last week? We're going to make it quick.
Even though my team was getting horribly beaten, I did not drink. We are on 16 days.
That's why the money's been flowing in.
Yeah, guys, it is real. I know we are winning more recently, especially in our time of sobriety. No alcohol sobriety. It's very. I think that goes hand in hand. I think things are going hand in hand here.
I went and looked. It's our money lines in November. We're hitting 90%, 9 of 10.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, I mean, all right, spreads. Whatever. We're not doing them a lot. I get it. Whatever.
We'll get to that eventually. But, right now, we're taking less return on investment, but just getting wins. Just stacking W's. That's all we want.
Our coffers,
they grow.
They are growing. And because they are growing, we can take more risks with some of these money lines than we could at the beginning. So it is a system that is working for us. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Hey, baby. Hey, yeah. Warren Buffett. Ooh, okay. Nice. Warren Buffett. Nice. Yeah. All right. I'll pay $300-$400 for the Patriots because I know they're going to get a dub. Yeah, I'll throw $400 to win 100 because I know it's winning 100. Yeah. And technically, if something horrible were to happen, a Brady injury, whatever, we'll just hedge that shit back to a lesser demise. We won a few spreads last week. We got the sneaky Vikes. Ooh, yeah, we did. We did the Vikes. We live bet the Patriots at minus 18.5. Nailed that. That was the easiest bet of the week. There was no way that was not. They did not keep that up. No. That was awesome. They've been staying in Denver, by the way, for the altitude. They stayed in Denver? Yep. Patriots stayed in Colorado. Wait, when? Like after the game or before the game? After the game. Wait, who are they playing this week? Raiders in Mexico City. Oh, smart. Oh, yeah. What if they're... Oh, I don't want to say that's horrible. Never mind. I was talking about natural disasters. Which is what I was reading an article about Mexico and... Earthquake? Horrible, yeah. Because they are more on faults than we are here. And they already had a huge one that hit Mexico City. It killed like 300,000 people back in like I think the 80s or before that. But when they get another big one, it's going to take... It's not very good. Do you know they're built on a lake bed? The old Aztec Mm-hmm. They're built on the old island. That was an Aztec island. All the water's gone now, so it's even more susceptible to when they have earthquakes.
Tenochtitlan?
Uh-oh, they're listening again.
Yeah, FBI's back.
The FBI's back. See, we're talking about earthquakes, and we're onto something here, and they're listening. Yeah,
there were some masterful coaching displays last week. John Fox challenging the rule that it was a touchdown, and in fact, it was reversed because it was not only not a touchdown.
It's a touchback.
Yes.
That was vicious.
A lot of people are asking for that rule to be changed.
I was reading an article about that today.
I like how ridiculous it is.
So what do they want it changed to? If you fumble it and it goes off in the end zone, they want the ball. What do they want that changed to?
I've heard multiple things. It's just you get the ball back where it was fumbled. You get the ball back at the 25.
I like it the way it is.
I've heard dumb shit like the other team gets a point. Or you get 1 point and the other team gets the ball? No,
absolutely not.
Awarding failure?
Yeah, why would you award failure? You hold on to the ball and cross the line. It's still fair play. If you fumble it before that sucker, that is your fault.
Yeah, the argument is that it's this one piece of random rule where if the ball could go out of bounds, but if it touches the pylon, well, no, if it goes out of the back of the end zone too. I like it. Why not?
Don't change it. It's fun.
I like crazy little rules like that.
It sucks when it happens to you, but hold on to the fucking ball.
Yeah. And then we had Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jack?
Yep. 12 seconds left. You're on the goal line.
Oh, my goodness. What are you doing?
QB sneak.
The time ran out.
The time ran out.
Every week, the most classic things happen to the Browns. They brown themselves. They poop the pants.
Yeah. Last week was weird because we won almost every single bet, but it just didn't feel like a winning week.
Well,
I think it was because it felt like there was money left on the table. More importantly, the Lions are down 10 and not worried one bit.
We should bet. Should we sprinkle even more money on that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a smart move. Yeah, I know last week didn't feel like it went for me just because I watched Cowboys lose so bad. It always hurts, but the silver lining is we did make money. Lots of money.
Yeah. Went 3-2 in the Fab Five.
We should have gone 4-1. Who do we lose that half point on?
Jacksonville.
Mothers.
That was a wild game.
Mothers.
Our moneyline dog was taken out back and shot in the face repeatedly. The Saints didn't even euthanize it. They shot it in front of us.
To be fair, though, that morning, would we have won our other one? No, we wouldn't have. We would have lost both.
We would have lost both.
We would have lost both.
0-1.
Yeah.
I went 8-6 on the picks. You went 7-7. Not awful.
Dolphins.
Getting back. Dolphins.
Dolphins, you suck. Hate them. I'm taking them this week, though.
Back to the well. But I'm loving, for all the shit talking on the NFL, the NFC is getting interesting.
It's very good. It's a very close matchup. The AFC, get out of here.
Yeah.
NFC has just got a lot of powerhouses. A lot of teams on the fringe. A lot of teams that are still in it. A lot of 5-4s that still have a chance.
A lot of teams that need to play each other.
Yeah, like you have the big one this week. Atlanta Seahawks is huge. Cowboys Eagles is huge. Got Minnesota Rams.
The Lions need to keep winning. The Packers. Didn't I say a few weeks ago, Aaron Rodgers? You're going to start hearing it. He already went back to practice, taking snaps.
Aaron?
Yeah.
I liked Huntley last week. Looked good. Did you watch that game at all?
No.
Yeah, you shouldn't have watched it. I just at a bar where I was there at Santa and a fucking shitload of Packers fans were there. They incorporated him well. Lots of rollouts, beautiful passes, back shoulder pass. Oh, it was on point. My fantasy team is on the fence. If I lose this week, we're completely done.
Not completely done, but
we're pretty much there. Yeah, this is a huge game, and I play a very tough opponent. It's not a cakewalk, and then I have to play you. Oh boy, shit is on the fritz over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm the Saints of our league. I started 0-3, just coming back.
Coming back with his backdoor wheelings and dealings and sending stuff. Who knows what kind of deals this guy has made. He is under investigation. He is under investigation by the Fantasy Football Team League, the squad.
Can't investigate. You can't investigate.
We are picking up his cell phone and checking records of texts and collusions.
I got a new phone.
He got a new phone. He did get a new phone. So fishy.
Mm-hmm.
That is just the
I'm like
most
Tom.
fishy
I'm not
thing.
handing over my phone.
No, you're like Jerry.
Jerry? Did
you watch the new South Park this week?
It's a true telenovela going on with the NFL.
Did you watch South Park? It was so great. I was watching it last night. And it's like a science, the special ed class is doing a science fair project. And one of the kids tries to destroy the other two guys' research on water bears. And, you know, they're called water bears, right?
Yeah.
Those weird things. And so
Or man-bear pigs.
No, the water bears.
Okay.
The indestructible things that they say come from a different planet. They can't freeze, they can't burn. So they try to kill them, and in trying to do so, they've like advanced them societally. So they're like doing the hokey pokey and things like that. And then all of a sudden, it comes in a guy in the middle, and he's wearing his black glasses, and like 3 or 4. Well, it looks like the FBI. But I was like, that looks like Jerry Jones, Greg. That's hilarious. Turns out it is Jerry Jones, and he wants the water bears to come and be the new audience for the NFL. So then they pack the stadium full of jars of water bears. Like, we have 17 million fans here. Listen to the roar of the crowd. It's just silent. It's so good. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. All right.
Wait. Shame of the week. Do you have one?
We've preached my shame of the week.
Shame.
Jason Garrett, you fucking shame you.
Shame.
That's my one.
Shame.
I'm just going to let it keep
Shame.
running. Jason's due for shame.
He's due for firing if he didn't suck so much D and clap so well.
Yeah.
I was talking with my brother. He just won't get fired because he sucks the mean D. He claps a mean clap.
I feel like the guy from Independence Day.
It's like, just Jerry.
When I'm like,
does Jerry
I've been
really
saying it for 10 damn years that Jason Garrett is garbage.
So garbage. And it's like, does Jerry Jones really want another Super Bowl? He's won his 3. He's but he's basically, he just loves that his franchise is the most valuable franchise in the
but that's the one thing
world.
he can't buy. It's the Super Bowl.
But he's still got 3 rings, and he's the number 1 franchise in all of sports. I think it's fine. I think to him it's fine. That's why he needs to die.
It's not fine enough.
I mean, he just doesn't make the right. I mean, I feel like he could help us more win rings with decisions that he's just not coming through on.
They're drafting well.
Yeah, that's Will McClay though. That's a completely different guy. He
It
should
is.
be the owner of the team. Jerry should give up his shares to Will and let Will do everything.
You're not taking anything away from Jerry except from his cold dead hands, and even then.
Oh
You'd
no,
come
he's
back to
gonna
life.
he's totally gonna put his brain in a robot and let that thing go forever, or clone himself.
You can see that. Oh, what is it? Week 11. Let's do it. We got Thursday night. Probably
right.
the best Thursday night matchup in a long time. It's still garbage Thursday night. We got the Titans getting 7 points heading to Pittsburgh.
It's just so many points.
It is. I still don't know what to make of this Titans team.
So it's Dick LeBeau defense
Yes.
going against Dick LeBeau's protege. He's going to be amped up. He's going to get them ready to go. 6-3 team against, what are the Steelers? 6-3 as well?
7-2.
7-2. It's a great matchup.
They play so poorly against bad teams that it makes you think they have a worse record.
Yeah. Because it's like, yeah. I think Pittsburgh wins this game just because of the short week and they're at home and Big Ben plays better there. But I think that it's going to, I don't think they win by more than 7. So I got to take Tennessee with points. 7's a lot, especially for a 6-3 team. But it depends how hampers Mariota. How is that look? How's that ankle? How's that hammy? There's going to be no, who's the cornerback for the Steelers? They got Brown. What's his name from the Browns? He's out. Hayden. Joe's not playing tonight.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter though. Still got Shazier. Oh, Shazier's a beast.
This is a tough one. Does Pittsburgh just come out and cream him with that defense?
Right, and it's a Thursday night game, so we don't know what kind of preparation Tennessee's been getting, and then the travel. You know, it's not a lot. They basically have one day, right? Because Monday is film, Tuesday's a day off, or on the short weeks, do they make them come in on Tuesday? I'm going Tennessee with points.
I've been hating on Tennessee too much, so I'm just going to go with Pittsburgh. I'll let you get one possibly. I was originally on Tennessee. See it right here?
Yeah, I see a circle.
Look at that. Look at that. See it?
So either I can catch up a game, or I'm going to lose a game.
Yep. I'm just going to do it. All right. Then we got the Rams plus 2.5 heading to Minnesota. What a game.
Minnesota. Game of the week.
This is a potential who gets a bye week game.
Mm-hmm.
I like Jared Goff. I'm loving Sean McVay's.
Honestly, I'm think I'm going to become a Rams fan now again. For
That's
real.
gross. But
Is it gross?
yeah.
Why?
Got to change the unis. Still the Rams.
The hats are awesome. They got the white thing, and they're good this year. Why can't I be a bandwagon Rams fan?
Well, you can. You live in L.A.
Yes, I've been here for 7 years. I am an LA guy.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can be a Rams fan if you stop rooting for the Cowboys.
No.
Yep, that's the rule.
That's not the rule.
I just made the rule.
That's a
That's
stupid
fucking
rule. That's nobody believes in that rule. Nobody.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone.
No. You can have a number 1 and a number 2. Why can't I be a number 2?
It's got to be in the AFC.
Fuck that. Who says that's got a rule?
This is a fucking rule.
I think this is a Minnesota at home. Defense is great. It's going to be loud. It is going to be rocking. The people are going to be fired up. It's chilly out there in Minnesota now. They're going to be drinking, imbibing. I think it gets even louder. I think they're going to do extra 3 toots of the horn. Just like that. I think this game, Goff makes some mistakes. Minnesota capitalizes on it. Case Keenum is on fire. I think he's going to be pissed off that their coach tried to even hype him up with the absurd idea that Teddy Bridgewater could even come in and be a starter for this game.
They're still talking about that.
But you know what it is. It's just a fucking play. It's just a play to put an extra... Not that Case Keenum needed any extra fire under his ass, but just to be like, he's here, maybe do a little bit extra film studying, maybe get a little bit on it. I think he's been on it already. I think he's been phenomenal. I don't know why you would even entertain that idea. But I think that's the only thing I've got as why that would be.
Thielen's been balling out. Dude
Love
makes
Thielen.
grabs in traffic
I
all
love
day.
Minnesota. I mean, why aren't they? I don't know.
Their pass D's not as great as people think it is. That's the one scary thing. But again, I like Jared Goff a lot. Like
He's
when he
still
got
a
drafted,
second-year player.
I gotta see him go to a hostile environment against
Show
a very
me.
good defense. Just show me.
Show me.
I'm gonna tentatively take the Vikings here.
I'm on that as well.
You got Baltimore and their gross faces coming off a bye.
Just disgusting.
What do you think Flacco did during the bye?
Just the most, nothing. I just see him sitting there and pooping and eating chips. It's what I have in my mental image of a Flacco. Flaccid Flacco. Couldn't even pleasure his girlfriend or his wife or fiance or butt buddy. Just disgusting.
They're laying 2 points in Green Bay.
I think that, in my opinion, they still have a very good defense. Flacco's been in his offense long. Are they coming off a bye? Is that what you said? Teams coming off a bye. Usually, Flacco can't be any better off the bye. I think he's even worse, probably. But I'm going to take them. I'm going to go Baltimore and a couple of Hundley mistakes against that defense, and Baltimore runs the ball well and wins the game.
Yeah, this is a total no bet for me.
No bet.
Would not be shocked if Green Bay won. But I'm not doing it.
Not doing it.
I will tentatively take the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I'm just checking on the weather there. It's going to be 31 degrees. By the way, frozen tundra, it's a lie.
Yeah.
That field doesn't freeze.
What's up with that?
They have heating pipes underneath it to keep it a nice warm 55, no matter what.
So lame. That is not football. That is not Green Bay.
So the whole frozen tundra, they
It's
lie.
a thing of the past. Liars. That's why they're not winning. They're liars.
All right. Detroit heading to Chicago, the team it's real tough to peg, these Bears. We rode with them last week in the Fab Five, and you guys...
Why are they so hard to figure out? I cannot do it for the life of me.
I don't know. This game scares me, but Detroit is -3.
Just -3.
It's a divisional game. Factor in the road points. Vegas bookies are saying Detroit's about 6 points better. That's fair.
I am all about Detroit this season. I do not trust Trubisky and the Bears. I know they're going to run it. Spencer just told me before we did this that the Lions are 18th DVOA. Still need to figure out what DVOA means.
Yeah, look it up.
We'll look it up. All right. But I just like Detroit and like their defense. I like the cornerbacks. I think when Trubisky decides that he wants to throw it one of his 8 times, I can see an interception or 2. And I just think that Detroit has a lot of weapons that they can get you on the offensive side of the ball. The running back, Abdullah had a pretty good game. Like, got a touchdown last game, right?
Yeah. Starting to show some flashes.
They're
starting
getting
Decker
some
back,
flashes.
left tackle. It's big.
You got to like
Huge.
that. Golden Tate, the shower power.
Tate's having a monster season.
He's doing awesome. And then when Marvin Jones-Drew, whenever he wants to show up, pretty damn good as well.
Yeah.
He did not show up last week, but they gave it all to Golden Tate. And it fucked me in the butt. But whatever. I'm going Detroit.
All right. Redskins. Getting 7.5 in New Orleans. Saints have won 7 in a row.
And just drubbing people.
Drub the Bills so bad.
Oh my God. And yeah, that.
And the way they're doing it, just running down your throats, ball control, good, solid defense.
2 different monster running backs, so you're going to get somebody who is fresh every single time. Defense is fantastic. It's 7.5 points, but I just got to go New Orleans. They've, in the past 7 wins, the closest an opponent came was 8. That was like the lowest margin of victory that they've had. I just think that they have enough, and they win. I win by over 10. Honestly, it's what I'm feeling.
I'll take New Orleans here. Wouldn't be shocked if the Redskins come back. Low back door. Kirk Cousins loves that.
Mm-hmm.
But their pass D's so good. The Cousins are going to have trouble finding open receivers.
Who was the guy that they threw it to? Who's on the receiver? It just confuses me every week, these receivers.
Wright had that amazing one-handed catch.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I think it was Wright.
Yeah, who is? That's what I'm saying.
No clue. Where's Pryor?
He doesn't even play football anymore. He quit. He might as well have.
I think Cousins doesn't like him.
He hates him because he does not get the ball. And when he does get one of his 3 passes, he drops 2 of them. So why would you throw him the guy?
Yeah.
Do you hear that the Browns tried to trade back for Pryor?
I did. It's cool, I guess.
Who knows?
Like, what do you? I guess you're getting him at a better value now, guys.
What are you doing? Well, his contract's still up at the end of the year.
That's the thing. You just re-sign him for less than you would have paid him, which would be a good move, as opposed to giving up an asset.
You would probably get him at a real cheaper value market now. He's not getting. Yeah, his contract at the end of the season is going to be. I mean, whatever he's going to sign, it's not going to be 1 year, $6 million because he's sucked.
Yeah,
it's fucking so shitty this year.
Well, now we're on to the Browns. Browns are getting 7.5 at home. There are one hope to go 0-16 on our bet. They're getting 7.5 at home against Jacksonville.
You know what? Kaiser did look much better last week. He looked very good, but he was coming up. Okay, what do you mean? Oh, shit, that's sexy.
I brought it back.
Dick got hard. Kaiser looked good, but he was coming off a bye, if I'm correct, last week, right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong? All right. So he had that extra time to prepare, and it looked like it. It looked like he was comfortable back there. It looked like he had a very good understanding of what they were trying to do. I just don't see that happening this week.
The spread score for this game is essentially it's 21-15.
You're also gonna have to tell me how you do that.
It's actually 21.75, 15.25. You do half of the over/under, and then plus or minus half of the spread. Plus, if the team is favored, minus.
Okay,
I don't see how Cleveland's going to score 15 points.
No.
I don't like Blake Bortles on the road. I don't care where he's playing.
But he's at least been manageable.
They're getting Westbrook, their rookie receiver from Oklahoma. I loved him at OU.
Who's getting him?
Day-Day Westbrook.
For who?
Jags.
What happened to him all year?
He's been injured, and he said he hopes / expects to have 200 yards.
Oh my God! All right.
I like that. Expectations bold.
Huge. I like Jacksonville. Just the turnovers, the run game, the very methodical approach to what they should be doing. Hopefully, Bortles does not turn it over. I could see maybe Cleveland comes out and maybe gets some points first, but over the course of the game, they're going to try to do too much. They're going to try to force some things, and I think Jacksonville turns that into some scores.
You guys realize, the money line we've been talking about? For the past 2 years, you would be you'd be 24-1 if you just money lined every team that plays the Browns.
That's awesome.
That's money. And they're only 2-7 against the spread. This is not a good football team. I don't know how else to say it. And on top of that, they're just poorly coached.
Hugh Jackson is whatever you said, they are. It's 1-1 game.
I think Saxonville shows up.
Are you kidding me? Of course they're going
I
to
feel bad for Kaiser. They shouldn't even. Poor guy shouldn't even send him out there.
Don't send him out.
Send out Chris Hogan.
Let
Go
him.
sign a quarterback just to get killed.
Yeah. Throw him in there just for this game. Make him hand off the ball a shitload. Throw a couple of little screen passes. That's even something the Cowboys couldn't even do last week. Couldn't even throw a screen pass over there. My God. Fucking suck. All right. That's it. That's all I have. That's all I have.
All right, now we got a Montezuma's Revenge poop fest of a game.
Ooh, dumpster fire.
Blaine.
I like Blaine. I like Gabs.
And the Cardinals getting a point in Houston.
I like it.
This line moved from Houston, a 1.5 underdog, to favored by 1.
I trust Gabbert and Peterson and Arizona defense all day long against a ravaged Texas team with Tom Savage as a quarterback.
Both these quarterbacks were born to be strip sacked.
Yeah.
It's like they were put on this earth to make it to the NFL just to get strip sacked.
Totally. Just totally.
I mean, I'm taking...
We're both taking Arizona.
Yeah, the Cardinals are just... They have more.
How do we not put Arizona in the top 5?
That's a little rich.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No. We'll get to that. AP is going to get a lot of carries and probably not do a lot.
Yeah. You never know. We could break one out. There's no merciless, no whatever. Come on. Texans are...
It's Tom Savage. I don't
Peterson and Hopkins. It's Tom. Tom. The bad time.
The bad Tom, yes.
All right, nice game. Not a fun one either.
This is the hurricane makeup game.
This is the hurricane makeup game. You got Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling down to Miami, Florida.
Miami was a 3-point favorite. Now this game is a pick'em.
I'm going to take Miami at home against Fitzgerald. Still got a capable run
Fitzpatrick.
Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Loser. He doesn't even deserve it.
He won last week. He got revenge on his old team.
No, he did. He did. But that means he's going to lose this week.
Yes.
I just like Miami more. I like they have better options. They're not playing Carolina. Carolina's D. And even though they were in that game until halftime, until Cutler threw that pick right before half, and then they scored, and then they got the ball back in the third quarter. They're already down 24-7. So they fucked themselves on that one.
I feel for everyone that had the under in that game.
Yeah.
It was a 3-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah, they were close till right before half.
Yeah, and then it just floodgates opened.
Yeah. You can't, whatever.
Miami's secondary is suspect. So is Tampa Bay's. Yeah, Miami's just...
Go Miami at home.
Yeah, they're at home.
I like the receivers that they got. Cutler's not as horrible as we would expect.
Yeah.
Enough of that game. Just falling asleep thinking about
Got
that.
the Chiefs coming off a bye, laying 10.5. This opened at 13. A lot of money coming on the Giants. Must have been that
speech
that stern talking to McAdoo gave.
Yeah.
Really rallying the team.
I love how the players are like, a little late for that one. And also, players really don't want to be called out now that it's so late. He just basically called out Janoris Jenkins the entire time, who just came back from a suspension.
We're 1-8 and just lost to the Niners. A little late.
And you want to know why we're not playing? Because we absolutely hate you and would love to see you get fired.
Yeah.
He's done. You're so done, McAdoo. Your team is done. Kansas City is coming off a bye. We talked about how we don't like 10-point spreads, even 10.5, but my God. We know one thing. Andy Reid, great off a bye. They're playing a team who's completely demoralized, who hates their coach. It doesn't matter where the fuck it is. Kansas City's going to romp them, going to stomp them. Over.
Yeah. And if New York doesn't keep it close at half, they'll just give up like they did against 49ers.
It's over. They've given up.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying they play hard for the first quarter or two, and then if it looks like it's slipping, they completely give up.
So that's what I'm banking on.
It's missed assignments and coverage, everything about it. It's just a total McAdooing.
McAdooing. Term it up.
What does he even do now?
He's like Jason Garrett now. Just sits there. He actually does less clapping.
Yeah, he just stares.
He stares. He doesn't clap.
Stares
so
off in
he's
the
more
distance.
statue. I don't think he's a good motivator or an X's and O's guy.
He's just there.
He's just a body. He's just a body. Oh, just breaking news. Jose Altuve, your AL MVP of the year. Go Astros. Gotta like that. Pay that man. All right, sorry. That just popping up. All right, next game. Buffalo coming over here to Los Angeles. They traveling in the Pius to come play the Chargers. Buffalo benched Tyrod Taylor this week. They got their backup quarterback in. I don't trust that at all. Bosa, Ingram, they're going to come after them. You were saying that our
Anthony
boy,
Lynn, coach of the Chargers, former OC for Buffalo last year.
Okay, so he knows.
That's probably why they're starting Peterman.
Change it up a little bit. Throw a little curveball, and it's not going to work.
You think there's Sean McDermott's a good coach, but I'm sure there's an extra cherry on top that they hired a guy who's playing the NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe he's like, Anthony Lynn doesn't know about Peterman.
I don't think it matters. I think Bosa and Ingram are going to be well acquainted with Mr. Peterman by the end of this game.
I agree. Chargers just find ways to lose games nonstop. This is 3 years running of this show. It's not a good show.
It's bad. It is a catastrophic, just over and over and over again. It's like It's like a purgatory.
It's a talented team. How many games do you think Belichick or Andy Reid would win with this current Chargers roster?
I think Belichick would figure it out.
Yeah,
I think Andy Reid would figure it out.
Easily 10.
Yeah, but not these coaches.
No,
not this group of unsung. I'm not even here.
This is going to be a very low intended game.
Yeah,
Chargers
all the way.
Yeah, Chargers.
Go Chargers, go! This is one they win.
No, we got the Mexico City game. Patriots against Oakland.
We were both going Patriots strong.
Yeah, it's opened at 5. Should have jumped on that. It's at 7.
It doesn't matter.
I haven't liked Oakland all year. They allegedly play defense. It's a bad one.
It's a bad one.
They sit back in the zone a lot, which Tom will pick apart. Your
Carr has not been looking good.
The only way the Raiders win this, or even stay in it, it's got to play amazing on offense.
Against Bill Belichick. Not feeling it. Go on Bill Belichick all the way.
I like the Patriots big here.
Big. But put it at 17 again. Let's take it.
Yeah. Tom's little Rex Burkhead moves last week. They're already drawn.
They're on fire. They are on fire. They are feeling it. They are in their form now.
Yeah.
They got the beginning, training wheels off. Oh, 5. Fuego. Super Saiyan. They're Super Saiyan 4 now. God Super Saiyan. So what they calling it. The kids.
What do you think the attendance? More Raiders fans?
Yeah, right. Aren't they more popular? Or have I heard something that Mexico enjoys the Patriots for some reason?
Patriots are big there.
Right.
Last I saw from 2 years ago, the number one team was actually the Steelers.
Interesting.
Followed by the Cowboys.
Makes sense.
Then I believe it was
the Steelers,
Raiders,
Mexico's team.
Raiders, Patriots, Niners, and then Ravens were in there because you get all the contrarians that hate the Steelers fans. It was a weird mix, but the Steelers were number one.
Interesting.
It had a lot to do with, I guess, they really started watching football in the 70s, so Steelers, Cowboys, and...
That makes sense.
Yeah, you'll have more Raiders fans there.
Yeah, New England will come.
Yeah, we both like Patriots big.
Okay, let's get to the next game.
This is gross.
God damn it.
Cincinnati heading to Denver. Cincinnati's getting 2.5. This game could go either way.
I'm going with Denver defense that has looked poor the past couple of weeks, finding the rhythm against a confused and horribly downtrodden Andy Dalton.
Yeah, thank you, Bengals, for covering last week. We took you. I'll just take the home team.
They're taking the home team for sure.
This isn't even.
No. This is, as far as I'm concerned, I'll hold the money in Denver.
Yeah.
You know, the Broncos game last week wouldn't have been so bad if their special teams unit just completely didn't ruin everything for everyone in that stadium.
It was atrocious.
You guys single-handedly fucked your entire team last week. You guys were so bad.
Yeah.
Brock didn't look horrible.
No.
He was finding Sanders. He was getting things done, but like, what are you supposed to do when your fucking special teams is fumbling it and letting kickoff for touchdowns go and just giving Tom Brady all the room in the world?
It was bad.
Horrible. That guy should have been fired.
You'd think so.
Next game.
Philly, Eagles, coming off the bye. This line's up to 4.5 in Dallas.
I've preached about this all game. I'm taking the Eagles. I want us to throw all our money on the Eagles.
All right. I'm taking the Eagles.
Fuck yeah.
No Tyron Smith?
No.
I think the Cowboys will make it competitive more than people think. I don't think it'll be a complete
Right
blowout.
now, we're all thinking about last week, and we're all just really sad. So it's just like, why would we think that we're going to be competitive? But it's not. It's still a Cowboys team that can do a lot of things and has a week to prepare for what they fucked up on last week. So, but either way, I'm just...
You're going against a much better defensive line,
Yeah.
which will not only take advantage of the problem at left tackle, but La'el Collins isn't the greatest in pass protection at the right tackle.
And they know exactly what we're going to do. They know exactly how we're going to shore things up, and they're going to attack what other weakness that we have, as you're saying, La'el Collins.
Dallas going to need some sack fumbles early.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about the game. Let's just move on this one, please.
Monday night.
Monday night football.
Big playoff implications.
Huge.
Atlanta. Dan Quinn going against his old team. Atlanta's getting 3 points in Seattle. It's a tough one. I said last week Seattle would beat Dallas and then lose 4 straight.
You did. You said that Atlanta would beat Dallas and lose 4 straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said Seattle.
Oh. I'm just gonna take Atlanta here. I lied.
Yeah. So last week you said the Cowboys would lose and then win 4, and you'd say Atlanta would win and lose 4.
I didn't say 4 for Dallas, but something along that.
Yeah, something right there. Fact check. Stat guy. I'm going Atlanta as well.
I don't love them, but Seattle doesn't.
I mean, Seattle's got to lose. They're fucking winning on close ass games.
Every game is Russell Wilson making one miraculous play.
Yeah.
And I know they're better at home, but they're banged up. Earl Thomas is back. But really
Sherman's
important.
gone. Now that cover 3 don't work so well.
Yeah. It's
Julio.
better with Earl Thomas, but Julio against the rookie Griffin.
Oh, Jesus.
Cam Chancellor's likely not playing. Cliff Avrill's out.
Enough said.
I mean, the only thing keeping anyone from betting Atlanta big is just Atlanta.
Atlanta. Sarkisian.
The stink of Atlanta.
Yeah, you're not who you were last year. But you looked better last week.
Yeah, they did.
Huh. All right, let's get to our Fab 5.
Yes.
All right.
Pats -7.
Love them. And let's do it. Mexico, my second favorite country.
C. Second favorite country. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Eagles, 4.5.
All day. It could be -10. I'd still take them.
Detroit, -3.
I've been loving Detroit all year long. Lions. Rawr! We need a Lions thing.
We do. Atlanta, +3.
Yeah, we're just doing it. We're
just
doing it.
Just doing it. And then Chargers, -4. That doesn't sound as good as it did earlier.
It doesn't sound as nearly as good. It sounds awful.
Ugh.
Actually, that's who we're going to give you right now. Check the website, though, because there could be a change on this depending. Depending on what we're feeling the next.
We post them up on Friday. I'll if you go to our Twitter, @cheerloathing, I'm going to start posting it. And our live bets.
And we might change things day of on Twitter as well. So if you see something that doesn't make sense, just make sure you're keeping up with us on all the social medias.
Yes. And I would say live bet tonight. If Steelers come out slow, hammer them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Woo!
God, I love
Pumped
that.
up.
I could listen to that every time.
I'm so pumped.
And then Moneyline Dog, Arizona. I think it's +105.
Oh, we're taking that all day.
Tom Savage.
To be honest, I like Arizona sounding better. It sounds better than
Arizona does sound better than the Chargers. Do not be
better.
shocked if we change that.
Yeah, it could come up. That could come up.
We'll be honorable. We won't change it after the fact.
No. Yeah. Guys.
Also, since we've been talking about money lines, you should moneyline the Patriots. I think it's -295 right now.
Easy.
If that's rich for your blood, okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
It's not rich for our blood. Can you put that bet in already so we just have conscious it's already in? It's fine. It's good.
Yeah. And if you guys like moneyline parlays, another thing we've been hitting.
Oof.
You know, you want to take the big moneyline faves, but don't want all that extra.
Right.
If you take the Jags, the Pats, and the Eagles, pays +140. So 100 to win 140.
I like that.
If you just do the Pats and the Eagles, it's -110.
Oh, -110 to win 100. I love that. Let's throw fucking $700 on that.
Ooh.
Feisty, I know. I'm getting ridiculous.
Getting ridiculous.
How it in
So
here.
we didn't disagree on anything this week except tonight's game.
Woo-hee!
All right.
Yeah. Maybe I'll change one or two just to try to like make up something.
No, that cost you last week by taking the Dolphins.
Oh, why would I do something so stupid against Carolina? I'm an idiot.
Well, we'll be back Monday. You
All right,
ready?
fool.
Week 11. It's a big one.
Yeehaw.
We out. Peace.